After spending more than 6 decades navigating life's twists and turns, including 2 marriages that didn't last, I find that some desires never fade. There remains within me a quiet but persistent yearning, a longing for companionship, connection, and the kind of closeness that goes beyond words. It's a feeling that stirs the heart and awakens the imagination, inviting me to picture the future with hopeful anticipation. In this reflection, I begin to envision the partner who might walk beside me in the next chapter. I trust that this person has been prepared with care, a gift perfectly suited to the needs and desires that dwell within me. She will be not only beautiful, but also intelligent, because wisdom and wit hold a unique kind of allure that shines brighter than any surface charm. The sparkle in her eyes will reflect both kindness and confidence, a warmth that welcomes honesty and understanding. Her appearance will be a celebration of natural grace. Thick, dark hair will cascade like a gentle waterfall, flowing over her shoulders and tracing a path down her back to rest near her waist. She will embrace the color she was born with, refusing to conform to fleeting trends. Strong, expressive eyebrows frame her face, highlighting eyes that tell stories of laughter, dreams, and quiet moments of reflection. She wears no makeup, for she carries an effortless beauty that comes from authenticity and self-acceptance. Her figure will be a lovely balance, a bit fuller, yes, but perfectly proportioned. She will have curves that feel both soft and strong, shaped by a life lived fully and with purpose. Her shoulders, smooth and feminine, will hint at resilience. They speak of a woman comfortable with hard work and not afraid to get her hands in the soil, nurturing both plants and life. These unspoken strengths make her all the more captivating, creating an image of someone complete and grounded. I imagine her presence nearby, a quiet energy that fills the room. Her gaze, steady and inviting, suggests a shared excitement for the closeness that draws us together. There is a playful readiness in her stance, a way of being that says, I am here, open and eager, ready to experience the journey ahead. This unspoken invitation sparks my own anticipation, stirring feelings that remind me of the joy found in genuine connection. This vision is not solely about physical appearance. It is about the essence of a person whose spirit resonates with mine, the kind of woman who understands the rhythm of life, who matches emotion with intellect, passion with patience. Her laughter will ring out like music, lightening even the heaviest days. Her kindness will create a safe harbor where vulnerability is met with warmth and acceptance. Within my mind, I see her moving gracefully, a dance of confidence woven through simple gestures. The way her hair catches the light, the curve of her smile, the subtle expression that reveals a curious mind and loving heart. She is comfortable in her own skin, unafraid to reveal imperfections because they are part of her story. The depth behind her beauty makes every moment with her rich and rewarding. I feel the anticipation growing, a blend of excitement and calm serenity as I imagine sharing laughter, conversations, quiet evenings, and new adventures. This partner embodies a promise not just of companionship, but of mutual respect and understanding. Her energy complements mine, her presence inspiring me to be the best version of myself. Together, we create a balance that nurtures growth and joy. Even in solitude, the vision brings comfort, a reminder that life continues to offer possibilities and that the heart remains open to new beginnings. It's a hopeful image, one that transcends challenges and past disappointments, focused instead on the potential for shared happiness. The future holds mysteries, but this imagined companion represents an anchor, a source of strength and renewed passion. As I dwell on this vision, I am reminded that desire is not a fleeting flame, but a steady glow that lights the way toward connection and fulfillment. It is a call to remain open, to welcome what comes with grace and courage. The qualities I see in this partner reflect my own hopes and values, affirming that companionship is about the meeting of souls as much as the meeting of bodies. This imagined woman stands before me as both muse and kindred spirit, a reminder that life's journey is enriched by those who walk alongside us. In her, I find a blend of warmth, beauty, intelligence, and strength, a combination that ignites the imagination and comforts the heart. She symbolizes the possibility of new chapters filled with shared moments, that celebrate both the ordinary and the extraordinary. Though separated by time and circumstance, the vision remains vivid, a beacon calling me toward the experiences yet to come. It is a celebration of hope and desire expressed with honesty and reverence. In this quiet imagining, I find peace and passion intertwined, a reminder that life's needs evolve but never truly fade. And so, I wait with open heart, ready to embrace whatever blessings may come my way. My hand slowly leaves the armrest, moving with a gentle, deliberate grace as it reaches for the familiar joystick. There is no rush. Today is about savoring every moment, enjoying the journey rather than racing toward the finish line. The warmth radiating from this part of me is reassuring, a steady reminder that even with the passing years, my spirit and body remain connected in a way that still inspires confidence and curiosity. I admire the resilience, the way it still responds with strength and sensitivity, a testament to countless experiences etched into time. I imagine her nearby, the woman of my dreams, watching with eager eyes that hold a spark of excitement. She is drawn to the slow, rhythmic motion, appreciating the quiet intimacy unfolding before her. The anticipation between us builds like a gentle crescendo, both shared and unspoken. Her presence fills the space with a comforting energy, an invitation to explore this moment fully without distraction or hesitation. I feel the metaphorical engines begin to hum, a signal that our shared journey has taken flight. The steady beat of my hand moving back and forth is like the pulse of an aircraft rising down the runway, gathering speed with purpose and poise. Her eyes follow every movement with intensity, caught up in the unfolding dance. There is a sense of trust and mutual enjoyment, an understanding that this is a shared experience, even if silent and private for now. She stands confidently nearby, her natural curves framed by soft light, fully visible and unapologetically present. Like an attentive co-pilot, she watches closely, her posture alert and inviting. The connection between us is palpable, a magnetic force pulling us together. It is clear that she values this moment as much as I do, participating through her focused attention and gentle smiles. This is not a hurried escapade, but a thoughtful flight, where every touch, every movement is infused with intention and care. There is a rhythm, a tempo that rises and falls in waves, mirroring the ebb and flow of shared desire. Her expression shifts from playful teasing to something more tender and vulnerable, reflecting the depth of our connection. The silence between us hums with meaning as we share this quiet exploration. At this stage, the journey feels electric but controlled, a balance between anticipation and satisfaction. My movements gain steady momentum, increasing with a passionate but measured pace. Her gaze sharpens, locked onto my rhythm as if drawing energy from the sight. She encourages this moment with her proximity, her breath becoming slightly quicker, matching the rising intensity. With each passing second, the senses heighten. The softest brush of air, the subtle sounds of our breath, the warmth radiating between us. Each detail contributes to the immersive experience. Between us is a shared focus, a deepening understanding that what we're creating together is precious and unique. She smiles knowingly, the glow in her eyes reflecting her pleasure not only from watching but from being part of this intimate dance. This connection amplifies my own experience, fueling a growing fire within. My grip tightens slightly, movements more confident, guided by years of familiarity and affectionate practice. There's a gentle playfulness in the way she toys with her own curves, a mirrored invitation to revel in mutual delight. Her fingers trace soft patterns as she balances between teasing and full engagement, her laughter light and encouraging. The room feels charged with a tender energy, where time seems to slow and the outside world fades away. In this cocoon of shared presence, we exist only for each other, communicating through glances, smiles, and the language of subtle movement. Our breaths synchronize, an unspoken rhythm that strengthens the bond, making this moment feel timeless and profound. In the quiet between breaths, she takes a daring step, allowing her hand to wander gently, exploring with tender curiosity. Her eyes never leave mine as she finds the pace that brings her comfort and joy. The soft moan she lets out is both an expression of need and an offering, a way of deepening the connection we share. It is a testament to the trust built within this silent conversation, one where vulnerability is met with acceptance and desire meets understanding. Our shared excitement builds like a gradual climb, steady and sure. The intensity grows with each movement, as does our mutual awareness. The energy is playful yet sincere, a delicate balance that keeps the moment vibrant and alive. She responds with matched enthusiasm, her expression shifting to reveal deeper pleasure and anticipation. Together, we create a dance of give and take, a journey fueled by care, respect, and genuine affection. As breathing grows heavier and the tempo rises, I feel a surge of exhilaration that makes the entire experience feel like soaring through open skies. Every touch, glance, and shared smile adds to the tapestry of this intimate flight. Her presence is both grounding and uplifting, reminding me that connection is an art form shaped by both passion and tenderness. In these moments, I realize that the true joy comes not just from the destination, but from the shared path, the experience of being seen and cherished. Her eyes, bright and encouraging, reflect back my own feelings, making this quiet adventure one of mutual exploration and delight. We navigate together, every movement guided by empathy and a deep sense of gratitude for each other's presence. Today's journey is one I wish to savor endlessly, a slow, deliberate exploration of affection and desire, where each touch is a note in a symphony of connection. The rhythm continues, steady and assured, as we move in harmony toward a climax of shared joy and fulfillment. In this space, time dissolves, leaving only the warmth of our closeness and the gentle reassurance that some desires remain beautifully alive no matter the years past. As the moment unfolds, a sense of calm and focus settles over us both. My eyes softly close halfway, allowing me to shift my attention from admiring her natural curves to tuning in to the feelings rising within myself. There is a growing warmth, a pulsing energy that moves with increasing strength, reminding me that despite the passage of time, my body still responds with a vigor that surprises me. The grip of my hand tightens, attuned to the rhythm that has become second nature, a dance refined through experience and quiet affection. In this shared space, a miraculous balance exists, one where firmness meets softness, and steady movement blends with flowing fluidity. I begin to notice a subtle sensation. A gentle layer of skin moves smoothly back and forth beneath my touch, creating a rhythm of friction that sends waves of tingling pleasure from my fingertips all the way to my mind. This exquisite feeling is both familiar and invigorating, stirring by its very nature a deeper connection to the moment and to her presence just steps away. She senses it too, her breath catching softly as she watches with rapt attention. Her eyes lock onto my hand as it continues its steady, practiced motion. There is a quiet, almost reverent hush between us, broken only by our shared breaths and the subtle sounds of movement. She reaches up, allowing her fingers to tease her own curves gently, her actions both an invitation and an expression of her enjoyment. The smile playing on her lips carries a secret promise wound that speaks of pleasures yet to come, and of the deepening bond we are weaving in this intimate dance. With delicate care, she traces patterns across her skin, lifting and lowering with a rhythmic grace that matches the tempo between us. Her laughter bubbles up lightly, a sound rich with playfulness and yearning. In that smile, there is an unspoken message, a coy tease that suggests she knows well the path ahead but wishes to draw out every moment of anticipation. This shared understanding bridges the space, making the invisible tangible through the electric energy that flows between us. To pass the time and deepen the connection, she slowly allows one hand to wander, reaching toward herself with tender curiosity. Her gaze never wavers from mine as she gently explores, the soft pressure of her fingers sending small waves of pleasure that make her moan quietly. This sound is both an admission of need and a gift to me, a way of saying that she trusts this moment, that she wants to share her sensations as openly as she watches mine. It is a beautiful exchange, a meeting of desires communicated without words. Every breath we take grows heavier, synced to the growing intensity that fills the room like rising wind. Our shared excitement builds steadily, like climbing higher toward a peak that promises release and renewal. My hand moves with increased confidence and speed, balancing strength and tenderness in equal measure. She responds in kind, her expressions mirroring the rising tide of pleasure that we both feel. Our shared dance is a rhythm of give and take, a flow that is as much about presence as it is about sensation. Soft sounds and subtle movements fill the quiet space, painting an invisible picture of connection. Her eyes glisten with emotion, reflecting the pleasure she finds not only in her own exploration, but in witnessing mine. This mutual awareness makes the moment richer, binding us closer and transforming intimacy into something sacred and profound. Together, we create a safe harbor where vulnerability is met with affection and where joy is amplified by shared attention. In the stillness between waves of motion, I find myself marveling at the depth of feeling that can exist within a simple touch. The way her body responds, the way our breaths fall into sync, it all speaks to the timeless power of human connection. The tenderness in her movements and the intensity in mine come together like two melodies entwining, forming a harmony that resonates deep within our souls. This peaceful intensity is humbling and exhilarating all at once. It reminds me that desire is not mere physicality, but a bridge to deeper understanding and closeness. In her presence, I feel seen and appreciated in ways beyond words. Each moment spent like this enriches the bond, transforming familiarity into fresh discovery and reaffirming that some joys only grow stronger with time. Our shared journey continues with this tender energy, a blend of playful anticipation and heartfelt connection. Every movement is infused with meaning, every glance a message without sound. The balance we hold of giving and receiving, of leading and following, becomes a dance of trust and affection that carries us gently forward. In this embrace of mutual care, the boundaries between us soften, creating a space where both pleasure and peace coexist. The experience is a celebration of the senses and the spirit. The quiet moans, the tender touches, the shared glances, they form a tapestry woven from respect, desire, and deep companionship. As we move together through this intimate passage, I am reminded that true connection is a gift that continues to unfold, a continual dance of love, attention, and shared joy. Our breaths deepen and quicken, filling the room with a shared rhythm that mirrors the rising energy between us. The pace becomes more energized, a dance moving steadily upward, like a carefully guided ascent into the skies. Every motion gains purpose and intensity, driven by years of experience and the instinctive knowledge of what brings mutual pleasure. I feel the surge building, a crescendo that is both thrilling and tender, as we come together in this exquisite exchange of affection and desire. With a playful gleam in her eyes, she steps closer, bridging the space between us with a magnetic pull. Her hand reaches out, carrying a delicate invitation that invites me to taste the sweetness of our connection. I take her offered touch, holding it gently at first, savoring the intimacy of this shared moment. The sensation sparkles like a gentle breeze against my lips, a subtle yet powerful expression of trust and invitation that deepens the bond we're nurturing. The exhilaration grows with every heartbeat, our senses heightened and fully engaged. She leans in, positioning herself with grace and confidence, inviting my lips to explore with loving curiosity. There's playfulness in her laughter as I respond, teasing and tasting with affection that makes the moment alive with joy. Her smile widens, a sign of delight that encourages me to continue, deepening our conversation without words. As the dance continues, I trail my tongue gently across the contours of her skin, drawing out soft sighs that weave seamlessly into our unfolding symphony. The delicate balance between teasing and full engagement fills the air with electric anticipation, every touch a note in the melody of shared pleasure. Our movements become more fluid, a harmonious interplay of give and receive that heightens our connection in ways both familiar and excitingly new. Her hands move skillfully, guiding my experience with a blend of tenderness and assurance. She matches my focus with her own, eyes locked onto the subtle shifts of expression that show how deeply we're connected. It's as if we are both playing a finely tuned instrument, each contributing to a masterpiece of affection and passion. The room is alive with quiet sounds, the soft rustle of movement, the whispered breaths, and the hum of mutual delight that holds us close. She asks me softly, her voice a warm invitation that echoes in the space between us. "Would you like me to take over?" Even gasping for breath, I nod, unable to deny the eagerness that courses through me. She smiles, bending toward me with the elegance of someone who knows precisely how to weave comfort and excitement. Her body arcs gracefully over the chair's side, reaching out with hands that carry both strength and gentleness. With this new shift, I release my hold, entrusting her with the delicate task of guiding us forward. Her hands move with practiced ease, one exploring while the other offers soothing support. She holds me tenderly, cupping with care as she navigates the tender balance between firmness and softness. Her focus on this connection deepens the pleasure, and I find myself drawn even further into the bliss of the moment. My own hands wander now, adopting a tender rhythm as they explore her curves and contours. One hand moves from her calf to her thigh, tracing the smooth length as though committing every detail to memory. Meanwhile, the other fingers weave through her hair and across her shoulders, offering gentle caresses that anchor us in shared intimacy. The delicate interplay of touch creates a cocoon of warmth, safety, and excitement, wrapping around us like a gentle embrace. Her gaze remains fixed upon me, bright and intent, reflecting the joy and affection that fills the room. She plays with her own curves, rolling soft folds between fingertips with a mix of teasing and genuine pleasure. I smile in response, appreciating the trust and openness that shapes this encounter. It feels like a private celebration of mutual desire, a place where both of us can fully express longing and affection, with no need for words. As the momentum builds, I feel the steady rhythm reach its peak. My right hand finds her curves once more, giving a firm yet loving squeeze, signaling how much pleasure she inspires within me. She responds playfully, teasing with touches that draw me toward the climax we both anticipate. My left arm rests, savoring the moment as she expertly carries the rhythm, her focus unwavering and skillful. Then, without warning, she presses against a spot that sends waves of warmth rushing through my entire being. The gentle pressure ignites a cascade of sensations that flood each fiber of my body with joyous relief and fulfillment. A rush of emotion follows, the bliss that rises in gentle waves, breaking over us as the shared peak of this intimate flight. As the intensity fades, we both relax into the afterglow, hearts still pounding but softened by the comfort of connection. She brings her hand to her lips, tasting the sweetness of the moment before spreading it gently over her curves. Her eyes meet mine, shining with satisfaction and a quiet pride in the journey we have shared. Settling back into the embrace of the chair, we find a calm that wraps around us like a soft blanket. Our breaths slow, sinking once again into a peaceful rhythm, the kind that speaks of closeness and contentment. The warmth between us lingers, an unspoken promise that this is only the beginning of what is to come. In these tender moments, I am reminded that desire is more than fleeting passion. It is a shared experience of trust, attention, and love, a journey traveled together with care and respect. Each moment adds another thread to the tapestry we are weaving, one rich with hope and anticipation for all the adventures still ahead. The rhythm continues to build, a steady pulse that fills the room with anticipation and warmth. I sense that the moment is drawing near, that the final crescendo of our shared experience is about to unfold. My other hand joins in, moving with tender intent to balance firmness and gentle touch. Even after all these years, I remain captivated by the contrast between strength and softness, the smoothness that invites careful attention, and the proud resilience that responds to every motion. This balance is a delicate dance, one that demands full presence and deep appreciation for every sensation. She watches closely, eyes bright and full of encouragement, a silent partner in this intimate journey. Her smile and steady gaze inspire confidence and heighten the excitement blossoming between us. Softly and coyly, she leans in and asks if I would like her to take the lead, to guide us toward the moment of release together. Even as my breath catches, I find the words to murmur my agreement, an eager yes wrapped in quiet anticipation. Her grin deepens with satisfaction as she shifts closer, her body moving like a gentle tide over the side of the chair. Her hands reach out, reconnecting with mine and taking up the task with practiced grace. The trust between us is palpable, each gesture a promise of care, each touch a reaffirmation of shared pleasure. She takes control with deft movements, her left hand continuing the steady rhythm while her right hand offers reassuring support, cradling and encouraging with tender expertise. Her attention is focused, deliberate, matching her touch with the depth of her affection and eagerness to please. I feel her presence fully, the energy she brings invigorating yet soothing, an exquisite blend of passion and tenderness. Our connection deepens, fueled by mutual respect and the joy of shared intimacy. My own hands explore her body in return, roaming slowly from calf to thigh, savoring the curves that feel warm and inviting beneath my fingertips. I glide upward with gentle curiosity, tracing the softness of her skin and the strength beneath. One hand weaves through her hair, tenderly caressing the smooth texture, while the other offers quiet encouragement along her shoulder and collarbone. Together, this symphony of touch creates a cocoon of closeness, a safe and sacred space where time dissolves and only feeling remains. Her gaze remains locked with mine, full of warmth and playful invitation. She indulges in her own pleasure, rolling her fingers playfully across her smooth curves, teasing and coaxing with a quiet smile that speaks volumes. Our shared attention heightens the thrill, filling the room with laughter and moans mingled in perfect harmony. In this exchange, vulnerability becomes strength and tenderness becomes a celebration. The momentum quickens as the dance reaches its peak. My right hand firm on her hip, a gentle but meaningful squeeze signals the height of desire and connection. She responds with similar eagerness, dancing her fingers across my skin in return, urging us toward the climax that both anticipates and tempts us. My left arm rests lightly, savoring the sensations while she expertly maintains the cadence, an artist of intimacy painting pleasure with skillful strokes. Then, with a perfect, practiced motion, she applies a gentle pressure that sends waves of pure delight rushing through me. The sensation rolls over me like a gentle tide, warm and overwhelming, dissolving every care and filling my being with joyful release. Our breaths catch together, mingling in an intimate crescendo that speaks of deep satisfaction and mutual fulfillment. The glow of accomplishment and contentment radiates between us, a shining testament to the beauty of our shared path. As the intensity fades, we melt into the afterglow, wrapped in each other's arms, bodies relaxed but hearts still beating with the echo of passion. She brings her hand to her lips, savoring the sweetness of the moment, then slowly traces it across her curves, a tender declaration of the journey we have shared. Our eyes meet once again, sparkling with gratitude and quiet pride in the intimacy we have created. Settling back into the embrace of the chair, the world outside seems to pause, leaving only the gentle warmth that surrounds us. Our breathing slows and synchronizes, the soft cadence of love and togetherness filling the room. The lingering glow is a promise woven of comfort, affection, and the endless possibilities that come with connection nurtured with care. In moments like these, desire reveals itself not merely as passion, but as an expression of trust, reverence, and unconditional acceptance. It is a dance of souls intertwined, a conversation of hearts spoken without words. Each shared breath, each lingering touch deepens the bond, weaving together an exquisite tapestry of emotion and belonging. We rest, content, and wrapped in the serenity born of closeness. The night stretches before us, rich with potential and quiet dreams. Together, we know that this is not just an ending, but a beginning, a space where softness meets strength, where laughter follows tenderness, and where the simple act of being together transforms into profound joy.